Here's the best part of the setting room. If your husband's ever snoring at night, watch this. Look, this is all you have to do. Bye-bye.
We brought you to the Monaco brand new build in Shadow Creek Subdivision. It is built by Granite Ridge, and we are sitting here with Charity Freeman. She is the luxury home expert for Granite Ridge. She's going to be showing us around this incredible home, talking about all of its features. Before we get to that though, she's gonna give us a little bit of details about Granite Ridge and some of the great things they have to offer.
Well, Granite Ridge Builders has been building homes for over 20 years here in Fort Wayne, Northeast Indiana, Southern Michigan, over into Ohio too. So we're really proud of the Monaco and all the building that we're doing here in Shadow Creek and all over Allen County and the surrounding areas. So this home really showcases everything that we can do. You know, we don't really expect anybody to come in and say, hey, we want to build that home exactly. Although if they do, we can do that. We just think people want to pick and choose. We can build anything from that beginner home for somebody to, you know, this luxury home like the Monaco. I think what we do best is that we, first of all, been doing it for a very long time, and we have everything in-house for you. We have the architects in-house, so you can come to us with nothing. So we're going to help you design that plan. All you can think is, I want to build a house. I maybe have a couple ideas of what I want, but I don't really know. That's okay. Or you can come to us with all the ideas, and that's okay too. We'll help you put those to paper. You don't have to go to an architect beforehand. We have decorators in-house, so the decorators are going to help you put all your thoughts in order. Take your Pinterest board and make it come to life. You make all your selections in our showroom, so that helps you keep on budget. So really, we're your one-stop shop for building. When you walk in the front door, you see these amazing Douglas fir trusses, and they continue all the way out into the veranda. So they're very eye-catching. Yes, they're flanked in here in the great room by this, or on either side of this fantastic fireplace, real stone, eye-catching all the way to the ceiling. And then of course, you're immediately drawn to this beautiful kitchen. Right now it's covered with really yummy Valentine's candy. But quartz island waterfall. You've got your beautiful refrigerator and freezer, but you can't see them because they are cabinet panel. They are also heavy because of the, you know, refrigerator, freezer. On either side of that great GE monogram series oven range, you are flanked on one side by a spice rack. The other side has got this really cool drawer. The material actually sharpens your knives. Every time you take a knife in and out, the material will actually sharpen them.
Wow.
No need to ask the husband to sharpen the knives for you anymore.
Or keep getting new knives.
That's probably the easier thing to do. And then you walk just past your pretty kitchen and you go into your working butler's pantry. Full appliances in there. You can do all your messy work and then shut that door. And that door is awesome. It's fully accessible door. It's on hinges, so you can just bump it with your elbow or your hip. You don't have to open it up with a knob. You also have a very fancy, delicious coffee maker in there. All right, Frankie, we made it into the primary suite, and this is a suite, let me tell you.
Amazing.
If you lived in this house, you might never leave this area.
I wouldn't.
So we're standing in my favorite room in the house. This is a sitting room off of the primary suite. And I'm telling you, when I build this year, this is happening for sure. It is a great room. It's so cozy. So it's got a stained ceiling, stained wood ceiling, poplar, and it's got a cozy fireplace. I mean, it is so lovely in here. All the colors in here, they're like muted greens, and it's so large bedroom in the primary suite. It's got an upholstered built-in headboard. And then windows around that. We continued the engineered wood into this room, so there's no carpet. And then that bathroom is like a spa. I know, it's a spa. It's got a steam shower. It's got a drawer that on the one side of the vanity that holds your curling iron and your hair dryer and has the outlet in it.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know about you, but right now, if I want to put it away, I mean, sometimes it just sits out on the counter, but if I want to put it away, I like wrap it in a hand towel and stick it down in the drawer.
Is that even safe?
You don't have to do that anymore.
Perfect.
And then the closet It's almost big enough. You might share it with your husband. Almost. I mean, yeah, maybe.
All right, Charity. So now that you've pried me out of the primary bedroom that I fell in love with and didn't want to leave, and now have brought me to the basement, tell us a little bit about it.
Doesn't feel like a basement, does it? No. There are windows all over down here, so it does not feel. I can't tell you how many people I've brought down here and they're like, we're on the main floor, right? No, we're actually in the basement. It's warm, it's cozy down here. So we're standing right next to the kitchen. This is a live edge walnut bar, rustic hickory cabinets. It feels very lodgy down here.
Very fancy.
Yes. We've got an elevator. So this is completely accessible. So we've made you a nice in-law suite down here.
There you go.
It has a 0 threshold shower. You have your own laundry. So you really could have your in-laws living here.
Yeah.
And they could have their own space. They could also watch, one of the 3 televisions across from us. Hang out, or hang out in the speakeasy, which is right here to our right. Yes, have a drink, have some bourbon, some wine, whatever. You can get it out of the wine cellar or the private collection, whichever they choose.
Whatever they choose.
Walk down the hall to the sauna, or hang out in the fitness room. I haven't tried the fitness room yet. I really need to bring clothes and hit the treadmill.
Right, but you probably get caught up at the speakeasy.
I do
and then you're just like, it's fine.
the wine. The wine gets me every time. Yes, I have tried the golf simulator though.
Okay.
I've taken some swings and
Very
some good,
cool.
some not good.
It's
More
fine.
not good.
It's
but
fine. You're having a good time. That's all that matters.
The place I really love to hang out is the outdoor space down here. So we've got screens that are blocking 40-mile-an-hour winds. There's a fireplace out there. There's a tap that has some beer in it.
There you go.
And there is a great TV spot and a fireplace. It is outdoor living like you have never seen before.
Incredible. I mean, it is really amazing too, being in the basement and just being able to look out these windows. It's wooded. You do not feel like you're in Indiana, to be honest. It very much is giving mountain vibes, like you said, very rustic, and as the kids say, very demure, very demure.
Very demure, very mindful.
Well, Charity, thank you so much for taking us around to Monaco today here in Shadow Creek Subdivision. It was incredible. Learned so much about this beautiful showcase house. Now, if someone is looking to build and they have more questions than we were able to touch on today, how can they reach out to you guys? What are some ways to get in touch with you?
I'd love somebody to give me a call, 260-409-6488. That's my cell phone. Call me or text me, however you would like. Of course, you can reach me by email, cfreeman@graniteridgebuilders.com, or they can give you a call. You can get a hold of me too. We'd love to sit down and talk.
Yes, if you have any questions looking to build and just want some direction, feel free to reach out to me and Noye. We will absolutely get you in touch with the best builders here in town.
Please, please stay. Please stay. Please stay.
Funny that you mentioned that, because we have buyers reach out to us that are interested in purchasing land. Now, they have a lot of questions when it comes to purchasing land of where's the sewer, electrical, those certain things that, when you go to build a house, you have to make sure you know where they're at. And then on top of that, some of them are like, well, if I buy the land, how does that look like going to a builder? So could you kind of dive into some of those things that you guys can help with figuring that out?
I would tell people always, don't buy the land until you come talk to us. Tell Frankie, say, hey, don't, or put it in the purchase agreement that the contingent on it being buildable. So we have people in our office that all they do is go look at the land for you, whether we're developing a subdivision or whether it's our clients or potential clients. They will come out and look at that land for you and tell you, hey, I believe it's going to cost this much to clear the land. I believe it's going to cost this much to bring in dirt to make that building pad. All of the things that you're going to need to know, because we only like happy surprises when you're building, okay? We don't want you to come across and find out, oh, you can't get natural gas back here.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is that you wanted to know. So we want you to know everything from the front. And that's where we maybe are a little different than some builders, is that we put all of that into your construction proposal.
Perfect.
So that you know all of that. You have a total price when you come build with us. You have a 250 line construction proposal.
Wow.
So it's all detailed out. And then we have an entire department that is going to work on permits for you. It's going to work on permits for septic and sewer if it's city sewer or what, all of those things, so that you don't have to, as a homeowner, you don't have to worry about that. Granite Ridge Builders is going to take care of that for you.
Oh, well, and I think that's just a very big peace of mind.
Yes.
Especially, I think building, it's super exciting because you're like, oh, this is my opportunity to build my dream home and really put those touches in it that you want for yourself. But it can be very overwhelming.
Sure.
And to just kind of have a whole team that is willing to just be like, hey, don't worry, we have you covered, I think is a huge benefit for buyers.
Absolutely.
100%.